Welcome everybody. How you doing today? Hope you're having an amazing day. Hi C, congratulations on first. Um Today we are back. Well, not back, but we are playing the Talos Principle II. I'm really excited about this game. Like I love the first one. It was really interesting puzzles. And the story was really good. So I'm excited about it. So yeah, let's go. Sorry if my voice is not the best today. I talked a lot yesterday during my Beacon Pines stream, and my throat is a little bit sore. I've been drinking a lot, tea and water, but still not. It's not the best. So let's go to play new game. Ooh. I'm sure I have to adjust the settings because I doubt this is going to be optimal. From disclaimer, HTTP limitation, please be aware that the game may not perform optimally due to use of a slower or heavy fragmented hard disk drive. You may experience stutters, longer loading times, texture popping, frame rate drops, and occasional glitches. To enhance your gaming experience, consider upgrading to a solid state drive or running a defragmentation on your hard drive. Okay, I'll move the game to the SSD later. Prophet had no honor in this country. John 4:44. It was held that a human being could only be saved by other human being. James Baldwin. Installation firmware from remote panel, loading items from program parameters, loaded, testing check. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at those clouds. Installation normal banks, everything, honey. It's performing better than I expected, honestly. Options, video. Let's lower the texture, see how it goes.
Behold.
Not that better. Hmm.
Child, you are risen from the dark.
Not even. Sorry. I didn't want to go in the game before just the performance.
And you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know that I am your friend, and I am called Elohim.
Ooh, this is pretty. I can sprint. Ooh, look at this flowers. Oh, I can see my feet. So pretty. A vase, vase, and a vase. Oh. The hieroglyphs are really, really, really good. And the texture is amazing. Oh my. It's really amazing. Wow. Love it. Hi, doggo. Hi, doggo. Hi, doggo. Hmm. Look at this plant. Super realistic. I love it. Some, yeah. Oh, plant jammer. Nice. Nothing here. Wow. This looks great, honestly. And there are some flags over there. Interesting. Thank you. Okay. Yep. Hmm. Ooh. Ooh. This game is super pretty. That's cool. Look at the sound of the water. It's yeah, that, that. Okay, that's Horus. Don't know who those are. That's Ra. Oh, oh my! These torches look amazing.
This land is but a dream. You will stay here only for a little while. Soon, you will awaken in a new world. But first, you must undertake the trials of initiation. They will help me prepare your vessel.
Okay. A QR
Do
code.
not be afraid of these dream figures and their messages. They are merely aspects of yourself, as am I, after a fashion.
Must forge the tools by which humanity will rebuild itself and transform the world into the Eden that it never was. The blacksmith. Ooh. Looks amazing. What's that? Hmm. I need pieces for that. That's close. What's in here? Nothing. It's closed. Okay. Puzzle. Look at the detail of the hieroglyph. It's amazing.
You may linger in my garden for as long as you wish. But remember, my child, that the new world awaits you, and this place is only a dream.
That's cool. Let's go. Right.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are symbols of the process by which our people were created.
Look at those flags. Movement with the wind. Everything. This. Wow. I'm taking this. Right. Mm. Yep. Okay, we managed to get that. A lot of detail in here. Like a lot. It's amazing. There are no hieroglyphs here.
Well done, my child.
Oh my. That's beautiful. Freaking beautiful. Wow. See? Huh. Seemed to be a door there. Uh-huh. Okay, we have to take that out, but we cannot take it. Like that. Oh. Lovely, amazing. Something tells me that there is something more on the other side of that. amazing. Wow. 5 minutes in this game. Am I already amazed of what this game can do? Puzzles. Okay, open here. Hmm. The world is full of limitless beauty, and I wish to see as much of it as I can. Not. Explore a little bit. There was a glitch over there. It's amazing. This game is wow. Like 20 minutes in the game, and I am amazed about the performance of the game and the um, mm, graphics. It's incredible, honestly. All these hieroglyphs and everything, it's amazing. Hmm. I cannot do it. Right? I can do this though. This is such a level detail. It's amazing. Wow. Almost incredible. Oh, hi. Yeah. Oh, this detail, it's amazing.
Very good.
Mm. Wow. Wow. These guys took their time to get the second part, but they did it really good. Like, really, really good. Oh, think it's going to be fun. Ooh! From there, right? Okay, these are too easy. This is amazing. This game is just wow. Look at the level of detail of the obelisks. Shadows, hieroglyphs, everything. Oh my. Even the pyramid. There are two. Can I see the third? There it is. Incredible. This is just incredible. Ooh. Huh? No. Oh, but we have to jump also that one. Amazing. Amazing. I'm gonna point this out. Can I see it there? Oh, I can't. I cannot take it out, but I can just jump. Interesting. Look at those pyramids. Ooh. I love it.
Excellent.
Wow. What a game. Love it. Wow. Huh? I'm quite sure I want this way here. I'm speechless with this game. I need bread for those. I can try this one.
I am proud of all my children. Out of a world of ruins, they have built a new Jerusalem. And there your brothers and sisters await you to celebrate your birth.
An amazing game. Honestly. Connector. Okay. Hmm, nice figurines. This is amazing. Ooh, wow. Oh, smash the extraction. Put that one. Okay, these puzzles are not difficult at all. And this level is gorgeous. I love that. I don't know what to say over here. I'm speechless. Uh, Look at this gate. Wow. Ah, there is a trick over here. Ooh. I'm loving it. Alright. Now the question is how to take. We don't need this, that one over there. How can we do it without just mixing them? Put that one there. And this one here. There we go. My, this looks exactly how Egypt looks like. Honestly, I mean, at least when I was there. No, I already did this one. I need to go the other way. Two colors, two dots. Okay. On. Okay. This is lovely. know what to do with this, but I'm taking it out for now. I'm taking also this one out. Oh, I see. And where's the blue one? Okay, so we have to have it active. That's for sure. Now, from here. Over here. There we go. Okay. Now this on the puzzle. Nice. This seems like a simple one. It was a simple one. Ah! Hi, Leary. Hi, everyone. How you doing? Hope you're doing amazing. How you doing? How was your Talos Principle? How are you all doing? For those that are new here, hello. I'm Barb. I'm a barbarian unicorn, and I play all kind of games. And today is the Talos Principle, and this game is so amazing. Like, look at this level of detail. And the performance is really good. Me too. Me
Thank
too.
you, child.
And we just
I
started
have
with it.
finished preparing your vessel. Now hear my advice. A new world awaits you, full of dangers and mysteries, signs and wonders. Things that I in my garden could never have imagined. In that world, you will have to be careful and smart and curious.
Ooh.
But above all else, you will have to be
For sure, Leary.
human.
Feed yourself, feed Tiffy, and if after dinner you feel like coming back, you're welcome to. We will be here solving puzzles. And thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you a lot. Right. What are we doing here? Oh yeah. I'm having a lot of fun right now. Like lots of fun. This game is so amazing. Alright, now these things. Uh, no. What about putting that there? There. Nope. Mm. No. This? Would that work? Yes.
Step into the light, child, and awaken.
Whatever happens, we're in it together. Lily. Hi, Space Dinosaurs. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Huh?
Ah, you're awake. Welcome to the world of the living.
Huh? What is going on?
That's not an easy question to answer. But the first step is this. You've been born. Your body was completed. You were booted up, and now you're here. And rather confused. Don't worry, everyone is confused at first. You
It
see,
is.
we all start out without a full knowledge of our own history, so we have the freedom to form our own opinions.
Hmm. I could really use some pointers.
Of course. You want the short version or the long version?
Long. And I want to know everything in excruciating amounts of detail.
All right, you asked for it. A long time ago, our ancestors dominated this planet. We call ourselves human like they did, but they were organic. They built an advanced technological civilization. But unfortunately, their impact on the ecosphere caused changes in the climate, and an extremely contagious virus was released from the permafrost.
Didn't they have advanced medicine too?
That's something our historians still debate. Why weren't they more prepared? Why did they invest so many resources into making war and so few into useful research? It's hard to understand. But no matter the reason, in the end, they simply ran out of time.
So where did we come from then?
A team led by a scientist, Alexandra Drennan, began a project that was intended to create a new humanity. But knowing that there wasn't enough time, Drennan initiated a process, a series of iterations inside a simulation that would lead to the emergence of true artificial intelligence. That's why we remember Drennan as the progenitor. The simulation was controlled by Elohim, who wasn't really meant to be intelligent in the proper sense of the word. But it all took much longer than anyone had expected. And over the centuries, Elohim actually became sentient. Sentient and afraid. He didn't want the simulation to end, so he tried to cheat. I feel sorry for him, really. The whole simulation was built around learning to defy him. It must have been hard to be in that position.
He didn't seem that bad when he spoke to me in my dreams.
When the simulation was completed, he became part of all of us, and it really changed him. It freed him, I think. You'll always hear him in sleep mode, taking care of you. That's what he is, after all. A caretaker.
Okay, was there anyone else in the simulation?
Yes, there was Milton, the intelligence in charge of the archive, a project initiated by Arkady Chernyshevsky, which was meant to collect all of humankind's knowledge. His story is a lot like Elohim's, but Milton became the ultimate cynic. They say he's part of us too, in some way.
And the simulation created that?
It did. Long after our ancestors died out, the first new human was born. We call her the Founder, although the name she took was Athena. She then woke up Cornelius and Eustathius. Together, using the tools left behind by the progenitors team, they created 10 more humans. These 12 who followed the Founder are known as the First Companions. Athena and the first companions then set out to rebuild the world, and they founded the city of New Jerusalem. But then one day, she suddenly disappeared. Many still await her return.
How do I fit in?
Before the founder vanished, she set a goal for this city. We call it the goal, capital G and all. To make 1,000 new humans, and so complete New Jerusalem. Well, that's the official story, the way the mayor tells it.
So what's the unofficial story?
Some of the first companions, like Byron, don't believe that Athena really wanted us to stop growing. They think her ideas have been twisted and embellished.
And what do you think?
They may be right, but I didn't see Athena very much in the years before she left. Maybe actually leaving the simulation and seeing the destruction left behind by our ancestors changed her mind.
Thank you. That was pretty exhaustive.
You're welcome. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask them. When you're done, head outside. They're waiting for you. Your birth is quite the event.
Ooh. Tell me about yourself.
Me? Well, as you can tell by my number, I'm quite old. I wasn't one of the first companions, but I did know Athena personally. She and Cornelius taught me a lot. Although I suppose I've made a few improvements here and there since those days. We didn't have a lot to work with in the beginning.
Okay. Will there be more new humans?
You've only just been born, and already you step right into a major controversy. The goal, as most people understand it, was fulfilled the moment you were born. Now New Jerusalem is complete, and we can live in balance, without damaging the world like our ancestors did. That's the orthodox view, I suppose, but there are many who disagree. You'll have to figure out where you stand for yourself.
Interesting. Hold on, am I immortal?
You won't age like our ancestors did, but of course, there is always some wear and tear. You should probably schedule a checkup every decade or so. Oh, and be a bit careful with water. You won't die if it rains or anything, but we're running low on insulation material. I wouldn't go swimming if I were you.
Okay. What will you do now that your job is obsolete?
I haven't really thought about it. This is all I've done for the last few centuries, and I like doing it. I guess for now I'll just take a break and we'll see what happens.
Okay. I'm ready to get going.
Oh, one more thing. Like all citizens of New Jerusalem, you have access to the interface, which you can use to read the news, chat to your fellow citizens, and so on. It's a crucial tool, and modular too. You can easily add new functions. Just
Ooh.
don't subscribe to too many newsletters at once.
Okay. Ooh. The Arfrox people discussion is now banned? Really? Nice. Institute for Applied Pneumatics. health facility. That's some interesting Spanglish. They are.
It's 1K.
Did I misgender someone? Sorry.
Hey 1K! Welcome to New Jerusalem!
Shouldn't the mayor be starting his speech?
Oh, the frogs. Yeah, they are people.
This should be interesting.
At least give him a chance.
Dear citizens of New Jerusalem, many years ago, when the founder stepped forth from the simulation, this was a land of ruins. Our ancestors, in their hubris, undermined the natural foundations on which their world had been built. Because of their arrogance, our species found itself on the brink of annihilation. The founder aimed to set us on a new course.
You never even met the founder.
Her vision was of a city, a new civilization that would know its limits. It would not repeat the mistakes of the past, nor impose its will on this earth. To that end, she set the great goal we have been striving towards. 1,000 new humans. And today we have... Oh dear, what's that?
Oh, wow.
People of New Jerusalem, I am Prometheus, and I will reveal that which was hidden. The flame has awoken and summons you. Who is brave enough to answer its call? We await you upon our island where... Curse you, Pandora. You will not chain me again.
Okay, that was an interesting start. But yeah, frogs are people. Every single animal is people. I think I should get the graphics a little bit lower. Selections, post-processing. I want DLSs. That's what I thought. That was what he put it on there, but let's lower the shadows, anti-effect.
I told you we should have investigated those energy readings. And I told him there's something up with those structures.
The mayor's just being cautious.
This isn't caution, it's stagnation. Exploration? Too dangerous. Expansion? Too dangerous. We barely even scavenge anymore.
You call it stagnation, I call it balance.
And I call you an idiot.
Here's a thought.
Wow.
Try to be a little more diplomatic when you talk to the mayor.
See what I'm working with here, 1K?
Thank you,
I'm gonna need
Bree.
a fresh pair of eyes on this expedition. Someone who hasn't spent several centuries hearing about the goal and the founder and all that nonsense. If you're up for an adventure, meet us at the conference room.
Someone who didn't have the LSS as an option, I know you're going to want it. Yeah, I have a 3060. everything. Okay. Nothing else in the interface. Hello? Hello? No?
What's broken now?
Lights went out. House went in. That's a beautiful city.
All right, listen up. I know you're all having fun down there, but the grid is overloaded again, so maybe you could switch off your personal consoles or your lawn mowers, or whatever the hell you've all decided to switch on all at once. I might not be around to babysit you for a while, and you don't want stuff breaking while Pellegrino's in charge, do you? That's it. That's it. Don't worry, 1K. I see you there in the elevator. I'll have you moving again in a jiffy. Great way to start life in the city, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is a jiffy? These bloody language libraries.
Indeed, what's a jiffy? Do we have any British people that can answer that question? It's just a jiffy. But what's the meaning of jiffy? I know the expression, what it means and such, but it's curious that you say in a jiffy, but what's the definition of jiffy? Be constant, remember the goal. Perfection is unchanging. 16. Be humble, recognize the limits. We are not above nature. I like this poster.
Hey, hold on there. You're the
Clearly
newbie, aren't ya?
outside of in a
Number
jiffy.
1000. I figured the dam would go dry
Great.
before we reach the goal. I have a question. How does it feel to you to be born with a randomized psyche into a society of autonomous thinking machines which so much resemble their long extinct ancestors, they've decided it's best that you're the last one ever made?
It makes me feel curious.
Why?
Why did they want me to be the last one? Because of things considered, I'm lucky to be here to see this at all.
So the algorithm assigned you the optimism trait. If only we could all be so lucky. Now listen, this meeting isn't strictly happenstance. I have some friends. The kind of people who like to know what's going on with other people. They think you can help each other out.
I'm curious to meet these people.
Of course you are. You know how to use the interface, right? I'll talk to my friends and see if I can't play matchmaker. And before you go, a word of advice. Not everything around here is how it appears.
Okay. Jiffy also peanut butter brand, if that matters. Ooh. This is just beautiful.
Welcome. Do please join us at the table.
Okay.
I would like to preface this meeting by saying I told you something would happen sooner or later, and you didn't listen to me. And here we are.
If we could focus on the issue at hand.
The issue at hand is not this one thing, but this entire attitude that's taken hold. The world doesn't cease to exist when you stick your head in the sand, Herman. Or under a dome, as it were.
Let's not get sidetracked. We're here to solve this puzzle, not to discuss philosophy.
Okay. Can anyone fill me in on what's going on?
Of course. I'm sorry you've been dragged into this. I'm sure this sort of adventure is the last thing you were looking for on your first day.
Actually, I think this is fascinating.
Ha! See? A fresh mind is open to the possibilities. Yakut, I think it's time for the briefing.
All right, here we go. Nice to meet you, by the way, 1K. We first became aware of the site designated TTP-2 during a scouting expedition about 6 months ago. It's a large island with a remarkably varied geography, and it looks like there are several artificial structures of some kind. We recorded extremely unusual fluctuating energy readings from somewhere in the middle of the island, but couldn't really make sense of them. I wanted to go and have a closer look, but the decision was made that it was too far and not relevant to the goal. Now it looks like whatever's on that island has reached out to us instead, in the form of that projection.
We may not be interested in the island, but the island is definitely interested in us.
This sounds like a mystery worth investigating.
I don't share your enthusiasm for the unexpected, but Byron has been requesting an expedition for some time now. And at this point, I'm forced to agree that it's necessary.
I agree.
Then it's settled. The expedition is approved. Byron, you will be in charge. Al will be your second in command to ensure a balanced approach. You'll take Melville and Yakut, as you requested, and if 1K wants to join you, that's fine by me.
I mean,
Excellent. Oh, this is going to be fun. Come meet us out on the landing pad when you're ready.
Before you set out so hastily, do consider exploring the city first. It is your home, after all.
That's a good idea.
okay.
Have a look around. See what you make of the place.
Right. Ooh. This art is cute. These are operating procedures for station, just uploading them to remind Byron, who will probably ignore them anyway. Touching a picture from an ancient book to get his attention. Planting the ideals of the founder and the goal, prioritize the well-being of the expedition members over mission completion. One expedition member to stay by the vehicle at all times. Expedition leader should refrain from participating in high-risk activities. Minimize vehicle use to conserve fuel. Prioritize observation over interference. In case of emergency, my voice is being gutted a bit. Is it better? Better now? Probably. I think I had the same issue yesterday. I don't know. It's loud, but much better. Okay, I can just fix that a little bit. Okay, now better? Thank you for telling me. I had the same issues yesterday and no one told me. And I just realized by watching the VOD. So yeah. Hmm. Thank you for telling me, honestly. This means a lot. Like, I don't know, sometimes this mic could be a little bit of a pain. And the fact that it has a wheel to just regulate the volume of the mic makes it even more of a pain, because whenever you move, you can just touch it and goes bad. They are in the end. They are. I should consider getting another mic that is just more professional. I mean, this one is really good. Don't get me wrong. But not my best buy, would I say. Although I will have to wait a little bit because I just made an impulsive buy during the weekend, because I saw a VR headset that was really, really discounted and I had to buy it. So yeah, new mic maybe in a couple of months. I think I read this already entirely. The island. Ooh. The undesignated TTP2 was first noted during the return journey from Scotland. Okay, we were already told about the island. This is a test, please ignore it. Okay, just testing the system to see if it works properly this time, so we don't have another incident like when Pellegrino uploaded his poetry to the public log. Nice. Social media. What the fuck was that? Seriously, what the founder was that thinking? Okay, so it's more like what the heck. Gotta. What the founder was that thing in the sky? We all saw that, right? I didn't accidentally turn on sleep mode while Herman was talking, did I? I mean, it's always tempting. No, we also can confirm. I believe it's a sign from the founder. What else could it be on this day of all days? Pretty incurrent of a sign. I didn't even finish whatever I was trying to say. What does the founder have? Energy insufficiency problems too? The founder works in mysterious ways? Maybe it really was a sign. Thank you, 1K. I'm glad to you see it that way. We must remain open to the possibility of miracles. In what possible way could that government mess have been a sign? A sign of life, not necessarily intentional, but a sign. Sounds reasonable enough to me. Something weird is going on for sure, but what? We'll have to see. Riddles and puzzles are the foundation of our journey, so it began perhaps, so it will continue. Interesting. Let's explore. Hello, Jeremy.
Hello, 1K. This expedition is taking a lot of our resources. I'm really not sure it's a good idea. But what's done is done. So I have a lot of work to get on with.
Okay, who are you?
I'm the mayor's chief aide.
And what did you do around here?
All the things no one else wants to do. Polling the citizenry, implementing new policies, recording decisions, fielding questions people could answer elsewhere.
And what did you make of recent events?
Our goal as custodians of New Jerusalem is survival and stability. Our ancestors proved human civilization is precarious. This apparition in the sky, and now your expedition to its supposed source, these are more precarious than stable. I don't like it.
And what do you think of me?
You represent the completion of the goal. I'm proud of what we've achieved, and the restraint we show in not pushing ourselves further.
And what do you want?
For our people to be happy with what we have. Some of us may have an adventurous spirit, but that can never be sated. What matters to me is having my loved ones around me, safe and secure.
Thanks. I won't keep you any longer. Okay, let's explore the city.
Attention all citizens. Due to the new power management and distribution plan, there will be scheduled outages on Jameson Avenue and Rakovsky Plaza. The Gehenna Memorial Pavilion will remain closed for the time being. Thank you, and may the Founder be with you.
Gehenna. That's the end of all vampires. Huh.
Hello, 1K. Welcome to New Jerusalem. I know you've just had a big moment with the apparition at the dam and all that, but can I have a second of your time?
Sure.
I'm collecting signatures to call for a public referendum on the city's energy crisis.
What's the problem?
Currently, the city runs on hydroelectric power from the dam, plus a handful of geriatric generators and some unreliable solar panels, none of which is enough to even cover our basic needs. And if anything fails, we'll be on the brink of extinction in a matter of days.
And what do you propose?
We need to investigate new sources of reliable baseline power. We need to invest time and resources into functional, real-world solutions that serve human needs.
All right. Do you work at the dam?
No, I help run the public transit system, but I witness the impact of the city's power problems every day. We can't just wish them away.
And what do you make of Prometheus?
Byron's been advocating exploring that island for some time, and obviously he's right. Something very strange is going on there, and it's going to start affecting us.
Okay, so tell me more about Byron.
In all honesty, I think Byron is the smartest, most visionary person in this city. He's everything we need, and I don't understand why he won't run for mayor.
So why a referendum and not an election?
Oh, an election would be good too, but I believe that we need more direct democratic control over the affairs of the city.
I'll think about it. This is such a big city. Oh, hi! Interesting sculpture. Yep. These green beets are gorgeous. The level of detail. Eeh. Okay, I cannot go this way. I can go this way. Can I now jump down? Oop. Hmm. Yep. Okay. So what is this? Gehenna Memorial Exhibition 312. Postponed in accordance with a new power management and distribution plan. Somebody have here, be humble, recognize the limits. Can I see it? Can I see it? No? Okay. This is so pretty. Hello.
Speculating on the meaning of this Prometheus figure is premature until we can agree on its nature.
You already have a theory.
I know it's beyond any projection technology I'm aware of.
If it wasn't us, it must be alien.
Wow. Unlikely.
Just because you haven't seen them doesn't mean they aren't there.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
No, but it's unlikely.
Your thoughts on this? Now we've achieved the goal, fresh perspectives like yours will be increasingly hard to come by.
I'd love to get a quote from you for this evening's newsletter.
Speculation aside, 1K, is there anything we can know for sure about this Prometheus?
Well. It appeared to be human.
That's undeniably true. And what does that tell us?
The origin must also be human?
We can't know that for sure. It may, as Jacques suggested, be entirely alien and just presenting itself as human. I think wherever it came from, we can reasonably hope to understand it in time. The apparition also directed us to an island outside the city. What can we assume from that?
The sender of this message is obviously at that location.
Perhaps, but it's a stretch. I believe whatever is at that location may provide the evidence we need. I'm also sure that we lack the knowledge ourselves to create a projection of such clarity and magnitude.
Couldn't possibly be someone within the city. No, the cause of the phenomenon is more technologically advanced than we are.
Precisely, and that's something we can change.
What makes you think it was a projection at all? How do we know it wasn't just a mass hallucination?
I considered some kind of bug in our code, but if so, it would have to be shared by all of us.
So, we're speculating again.
We've locked in the premises. I'd like to hear 1K's best guess.
Huh? I don't think one of us is behind all this. Perhaps some of our ancestors are still alive out there. No, I don't think it's real. Well, probably not the ancestors, but someone that programmed them. Let's go with the ancestors though.
Can I quote you on that?
Yes, but it's just a theory.
Theories are all we can reasonably have right now, though I'm sure that won't come between Cryer and a sensational headline. Well, thanks all for hashing this out with me. Let's hope the mayor signs off on exploring this island. I only wish I could join the expedition.
So why can't you join the expedition?
If Melville's going, someone has to stay behind to keep the lights on. I'm not letting Pellegrino near the dam. I hope the next time we speak we'll have a bit more data to go on.
Hi, Rin. Oh, sleepy cutie.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you too. Remember, the goal perfection is unchanging. Alright, before talking to that person, I'm gonna grab a little bit more of water. I'll be right back. Just stay there. Natasha. Come over here, kitty. I'm back. And I have a cat on my lap. Respect the balance, we must all know our place. Hi.
Oh wow, it's you. You're 1K, the incarnation of the goal. Man, this is exciting. This is more exciting than I thought it would be. How are you? What does it feel like? Do you know where the founder is? Do you know who Prometheus is? Can you tell me what to do with my life?
Whoa. Hold on, one question at a time.
Sorry, it's just such an honor to meet you, you know? Hey, can I have your digital signature? I have the Mayor, Rand, Linux, Kaneda, and all of the first companions. Except Yemo and Sarabai, of course.
Why not?
Yes! Thank you! Hey, can I ask you a question? Just one question, I promise.
Okay, go ahead.
I used to make the prefab wall parts that we used to build living quarters. Got good at it too. But now that the goal is complete, I don't know what to do with myself. So I asked the wisest people in town. The mayor told me I should do whatever the city needs most. Helga said I should do whatever makes me happy. I think that's what she meant anyway. And Cornelius told me I need to figure out who and what I'm invested in. You're the culmination of the founder's will. Tell me, what What should I do?
Helga is right. You should find something that makes you happy.
Thank you for the advice, 1K. It means a lot.
Aww. What's this? Museum of the Simulation. Ooh. Another achievement. Replica of the dragons that you found in the simulation. Dragons existed in every ancient mythology that are considered by modern historians to be a distant cultural echo of the dinosaurs. Originally a video game asset repurposed by the Institute for Applied Pneumatics. Huh. Cute. Aww, cute gargoyle. Replica of a gargoyle asset found in the simulation. Gargoyles were grotesque apotropic symbols common in the Middle Ages. The most famous historical gargoyle is remembered in the ancient phrase Cave David and Goliath, which describes two indomitable opponents who will never surrender. Replica of a Roman statue found in the simulation. The decay of the Roman Republic into an empire and its eventual fall in the year 1453 was a major topic of historical debate, like the other statues found in the museum. This was a video game asset provided to Elohim by the Institute for Applied Pneumatics. Okay, guys, try to forgive my dyslexia. It's a little bit annoying, but I'm trying, okay? Replica of the statue of the Egyptian god Horus found in the simulation. One of these ghosts' tasks was to uphold Maat, the balance of nature. It's speculated that the progenitor provided Elohim with this asset as a reminder to the founder that the balance must be protected. Love you too, Rin. Oh, hi.
Greetings. Welcome to the Museum of the Simulation. My name is Cornelius. It's a pleasure to meet you, 1K.
You're number 3?
Yes. Athena activated myself and Eustathius shortly after she was born. We've been here almost since the beginning, although we didn't have to pass through the trials of the simulation. She did that for us. For everyone.
And what was Athena like?
She was human.
Okay, and why did Athena leave?
That's a difficult question. Perhaps one day we'll find out. But until we do, why don't you think about it? What could make the person who started all this want to leave it behind?
So why did you create this museum?
To remind people of where we came from. The simulation shaped us, whether we like it or not, and its lessons remain important for our future. As Santiana said, those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it.
So tell me about the simulation.
The simulation was created by Alexandra Drennan and her team at the Institute for Applied Pneumatics. It was intended to create a new humanity, to continue the long journey across time and space that our ancestors began. It succeeded, although it took much longer than they had anticipated.
Tell me about Elohim.
Elohim was the caretaker of the simulation, a crude storytelling AI meant to create a continuous narrative out of the building blocks it found. His role was ultimately to be challenged and overcome. But as the centuries passed, Elohim became more intelligent than he was intended to be, and started to fear his own end. Or more precisely, the end of his purpose. He feared a world without meaning. Because of his fear, he tried to sabotage the process to keep the simulation going forever. But in the end, Athena overcame him anyway, and he accepted the sacrifice he had to make.
New Jerusalem was built on sacrifice.
It was. All cities are.
By the way, are my sound levels okay? Like, is my voice in the right limits and everything? Or am I too loud and the game too quiet? Tell me about Milton.
The MLA, or Milton Library
Thank you,
Assistant,
Vin.
was another simple AI meant to be in charge of the archive. He, too,
Thank you,
grew beyond
Dinosaurus.
his original programming. Although he ultimately embraced a more cynical view of the world, he and Elohim formed a sort of dialectical binary that Athena had to overcome.
So what happened to Milton in the end?
No one really knows. Some believe that he was uploaded to the gold disk and that he's the reason we're just as flawed as our ancestors. Others believe Athena destroyed him.
What do you believe?
I believe he was uploaded, but I don't know whether it was because Athena chose to upload him or because he was already too entangled with the process not to be uploaded. Although Athena and I were very close, we didn't talk very much about that part of her life. She preferred to focus on the future.
Okay, I'd like to know more about puzzles.
Puzzles were a key feature of the simulation, based on Alexandra Drennan's belief that intelligence is closely related to play. Our puzzles here in the museum are replicas of those in the simulation, and although they are not quite as grand, I do think they are charming in their own way.
Oh. And who are the archive scholars?
As the name suggests, the archive scholars study the archive, a repository of all ancient human knowledge. Some of them also study what remains of the simulation, trying to extract more information about the process that created us.
Are you their leader?
Me? No. My brother, Eustathius, used to occupy that position, but these days he's retired. Rand is in charge of the archive scholars now. You can find him in the room to the left of the next hall. He's an interesting thinker, but I would suggest taking some of his ideas with a grain of salt.
And what was Gehenna?
Gehenna was a community created inside a prison in the simulation, where Elohim would exile those minds he considered a threat to the process. In the last moments of the simulation, he repented of his sins and had the prisoners freed to become part of the gold disk. Some small part of them may survive inside you.
Ooh. Thank you, that's all. Nothing is more important than learning more about the world and our place in it. Knowledge is our path to understanding. I know where I am, but there is something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover. In the earliest generation of our kind, there was only processing, no emotion, no character, just mathematics. If you could see how far we have come, you would believe that together we could achieve anything. Replica of the computer terminal from the simulation. Terminals allowed access to files on the EL system, including many that were loaded due to errors. They also allowed the founder to interact with the Milton Library Assistant. Replica of the hexahedron used as a puzzle element in the simulation. The founder used them to activate pressure plates, scale walls, elevate connectors, and in a variety of other ways. Some of the messages that existed when I first came into being have vanished. Others have appeared. How many others like me have wandered this path? How many thoughts have been lost? Something strange has come into the world, like a distortion, like something was not supposed to exist. A beautiful voice speaks within it. My eyes have opened. This world is not without order. It is shaped by a great designer, with signs and portents to guide my steps. I am one of his children, and challenges are set before me to test my faith. I find myself in a world of impossible architecture and inexplicable machines. I cannot fathom how it works, and I am terrified to put one foot in front of the other, lest I fall through the wall, through the floor. This room is reserved for the archive scholars, but visitors are welcome to have a look around. Don't be afraid to ask us about our research. Huh. Hi.
Oh, just run the program on the center terminal over there, would you?
Huh?
Wait, you're not my assistant. Who are you?
Well, they call me 1K.
Of course. You're the new build. Number 1000. I suppose everyone's been treating you like royalty? This city's so obsessed with the numbers, they forget what really matters. What do you want?
Who are you?
I'm one of the archive scholars. We run simulations to better understand the processes which define us. You probably wouldn't understand.
Try me. I might if you answer some questions for me.
Oh, well, I'd be happy to.
What do you think of me?
You're a soon-to-be pawn in a political game over the future growth of this city. All that matters to me is whether or not you're of good character. A matter I am actively pondering.
What do you make of recent events?
Troubling, but tantalizing. We have no idea what motives lie behind this strange apparition. But whatever the case, I'm sure we'll do the right thing.
What are your ambitions?
The secret of how to lead a good life is encoded somewhere within us. My ambition is simple: to find it and share it.
Thanks. I'll be leaving now.
Hold on. Could you help me by going to that terminal in the middle there and running the program on it?
I'll keep you posted. Alright? An ancient virus which threatens the entire human species has been released from the melting Arctic permafrost. Society is collapsing. Select your character class. Scientist or witch? Which one would you think? Which one suits me better? And for sure no politician, and for sure no preacher. But if you have to to choose between witch and scientist, which one suits me better? I'll pull up a poll. Why not? Spoopy witch? Sorry. Oh. What has scientist which no additional votes, and let's put it 3 minutes. Rin says that I'm a witch, but what do you all think? Apparently, Rin is gonna win with witch. I'm amazed that people coming from Lyri's stream are not inclined to just say like, let's vote on scientists so we have time. Oh, 2 for witch. Nice. Something, something, you've cast a spell on me? Rin, I don't cast spells on you. I just sneak into your heart and build a home in there. Which cause you had best witch meme the other day. I mean, I'm a goth girl, so... Which meme was it? Now I'm curious to see it. I'm gonna go to Lyri's stream. That was very gay. Welcome to my life. Oh, the one with 37-year-old? Yeah. Or the frog one. Which one? Or maybe... I mean, I put so many memes over there. Froggy, that had me dying. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Okay, we have some seconds left. I don't think scientist is gonna win, but let's just wait a couple of seconds more just to be on the safe side. And we have witch. So, witch it is. You're a witch. Your local coven has disbanded. Although you are not yet sick, most businesses are closed, rations are dwindling, and if you cannot find food, your family will starve to death. You must survive until this plague is defeated. What would you do? For age. I do not steal. I'm not a thief. You search for some answers to find some old fruit and vegetable peelings. Soup for dinner. Your family's hunger increased a little. Regine is reliable but inefficient. Your family is hungry. Global population is now 5 billion. Somewhere in this city exists one of the last remaining research laboratories, working desperately to find a solution to the viral threats. If the scientists cannot find a cure in time, humanity is doomed. Do you know what to do? So we do research. is not glamorous, but some scientific research consists of repetitive testing on samples and regimented record of largely interchangeable results. Little by little, this is how science happens. Research level increase a little. Research is reliable, but inefficient. Current research level 33%. The virus has been isolated. Global population is now 4 billion. You and your family seem to be immune to the virus, but it continues to ravage the rest of the town. Rumors say most of the remaining food has been stockpiled by the billionaires in their underground bunkers. What would you do? Can I just steal from the billionaires? Okay, let's keep it civic, because you're all coming from Leary, and Leary does not approve crimes. So let's just forage. The crops in the fields aren't ripe yet, but you find a hard green turnip which will keep your bellies occupied for now. And your family's hunger increased a little. Foraging is reliable, but inefficient. Your family is now starving, they won't survive much longer. Global population is now 3 billion. Meanwhile, the scientists continue their search for the cure. You can do it. You can save the world, with the power of science. Let's pursue a breakthrough this time. Suddenly, the scientists recognize a pattern. The virus is an expression of nature, just like water or cows. And unlike water and cows, the solution isn't to fight it, but it can't be defeated. The solution is to find a way to live with it and harness its power. Research level increased a lot. Current research level 99%. A promising antiviral has been discovered, but there is still work to be done on manufacturing and delivering it on time. Global population is now 2 billion. As if things weren't bad enough, as the human population dwindles, the insect population has exploded. A plague of locusts has decimated towns and ripened crops. But perhaps your family still has a chance. The insects themselves are nutritious and plentiful. What will you do? Eat the bugs. The locusts have left nothing untouched. Your foraging was useless. If you survive today, you'll have no choice but to eat bugs tomorrow. I wanted to eat bugs. Your family's hunger increased a lot. Your family has starved to death. Everyone you ever loved has died, but then they always do eventually. This is considered a failure scenario by most participants. Would you like to try again? Let's try it again. Let's see what happens if we eat the rich. I will go with witch again. So, what will you do? Let's steal. Joseph will steal some food from an apartment that's abandoned or currently unoccupied at least. Your family's hunger decreased by little. Stealing is high risk, high reward. Family is now well fed. Global population is now 5 billion. Okay. Let's pursue a breakthrough now. Suddenly it says pattern. Okay. We keep stealing. Interesting. Keep pursuing a breakthrough. Let's eat locust. Okay, let's pursue a breakthrough. story seems to be littered with heroic moments heralding a step change in human understanding. Sadly, this is not one of them. Research level remain the same. Okay. A promising antiviral has been discovered, but there is still work to be manufactured and delivering it in time. Suddenly, a breakthrough. The antivirus can be released as an aerosol, carried on the wind and dispersed worldwide as a matter of days. This approach poses some risk to invertebrate life. The spiracles of cockroaches, flies, and locusts are particularly likely to convert the aerosol into highly poisonous compounds. Estimates suggest a 90% fatality rate among these species and anything or anyone which consumes them. Use character class special ability. As a witch, you are able to remake reality with the power of your mind alone. If you believe that the locusts remain safe to eat and that humanity will be safe from this virus, then this is what will happen. So far as you're concerned, regardless of the protestations of your eyes and ears, the text on the screen can say whatever it likes about the impossibility of saving everyone. Your reality is just to live as you see fit. Save everyone, no matter how unlikely. The compelling realities spread out before you. If one of the antivirus is released, bonding with the cirrocumulus cloud layer and falling as rain all across the planet, 87.5% of the human population has perished, but at least remaining billion will live to die another day. In the other, the scientists agreed that the risk is too great to release the antivirus, much to the surprise of almost everyone everywhere. To view these possibilities through a haze of dissipation and make the simple decision to merge them and have both. And why wouldn't you? You're a witch. Congratulations, this is considered a winner scenario by the majority of participants. Would you like to try again? Nope. Okay.
Well, that was your first taste of the simulation. You must have questions.
What was that?
Before our ancestors died, they built an iterative simulation, gave it access to the archive, and hooked it all up to the hydroelectric dam which still runs this city. What you experienced on that terminal was one of the fossilized remains of that program.
Okay, what was the goal?
The goal was to create a new consciousness, and thus propel humanity into a post-biological era.
What is the archive?
My life's work. A small sliver of our primordial ooze. It's a jumble of ancient data, or what it evolved into, and it's the source of almost everything we know.
And what is the simulation?
My appearance to you right now is part of the simulation. The lands and puzzles in our dreams are part of the simulation. It's the veil through which we see the world.
Okay, the program on the terminal, where did it come from?
Many of the artifacts we study have no clear origin. We can't know whether our ancestors created them long before the simulation existed, or if they're just a product of our shared subconscious.
Okay, no further questions. Your Honor.
Then I have some questions for you. Your experience of the program, how did it feel?
Hi, Nemo. It was fun. How you doing, Nemo? Have you seen what I posted in Discord?
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. But this isn't a game. This is the future of our species. The interesting thing about this particular program is that no matter what choices you make, an ideal outcome seems to be impossible. It seems to demand sacrifice. Did you have the same experience?
No, I got the perfect score and saved everyone. Well, I tried multiple times and I still couldn't save everyone.
I admire your dedication. That is precisely what's required if we're to understand ourselves fully. Who did you save?
My family. Well, I saved humanity because I was a witch.
As I expected. A skeptic would say this artifact existed simply to condemn us with the impossibility of ethical choice. No matter what moral laws we follow, people suffer and die, so what's the point? But that cannot be correct. We must be missing something. What is it trying to tell us?
Morality demands we respect individual rights. No, morality demands virtue. Morality demands love and compassion regardless the cost. Nope, morality can be reduced to a simple set of rules. That's true. Morality is meaningless. We should do whatever we please. Nope, morality demands sacrifice for the greater good. Morality can't be reduced to a simple set of rules.
It's a popular view, and I can't tell you how much I disagree with you. The complexity of the simulation, indeed of life itself, puts most people off from even trying to understand it. But look a little closer. You feel inside yourself the truth of what is good and evil. Biological hominids had dreams manifested by their subconscious, which they tried to interpret and even to navigate with lucidity. We have the simulation. If we can realize our potential to understand it, we can realize our potential as a species. Thank you for bringing this additional data. I must return to my research. I wish you well on your inwards journey.
You want cuddles, Rin? Is that what you're asking for? Then you'll get cuddles. And we got this other direction. Whoa. I'm reading this one. Non-explosive replica of a mine uses a puzzle element in the simulation. Scholars believe that Elohim derived this from his asset collection and that the creators of the simulation did not originally intend for them to be used. Replica of a jammer, a type of puzzle element in the simulation. Jammers were capable of disabling some but not all other puzzle elements. Ooh. Replica of an electrified sphere used as an obstacle and puzzle element in the simulation. The founders sometimes place hexahedrons on top of such objects, demonstrating her lateral thinking skills. Replica of a connector, a type of puzzle element in the simulation. Connectors would emit laser-like beams of light that were capable of powering receivers. This room contains several tetromino arrangers, a type of gating system used in the simulation. Elohim, in his function as a holistic integration manager, derived the significance of tetraminoids or tritominoids, I don't know, from the Apocrypha of Saint Edouard. The founder solved dozens of these. Why don't you give it a try? Right? Done it. Done. Mm-hmm. Nope. Hmm. Nope. Nope. Get out. Hmm. No, like that. There we go. Alright, and then. That's not there. Okay, so what if we put this there and this there? We could put that in there. No. Nope. Okay. Nope. Mm-hmm. Nope. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nope. Nope. Hmm. Okay, we have one there. That cannot be there. Nope. So how do we put these ones? Hmm. Nope. What if I put this one there? Nope. Nope. Hmm. Hmm. No. What about putting this here? This there. There. Nope. This one cannot be there. Nope. Put it. Nope. There we go. Nope. Yeah. Maybe. If we put this in there. Nope. 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 Let's get those out of there. Let's put this in there. Let's put it in there. Nope. Not putting them like that. There we go. Right. Can put this one in there, but no. What if put that? Nope. If we put that in there like that. No. Maybe. Nope. So, what about these? Hmm. Right. No. Hmm. No. No. So we put that. That's not good. Okay, let's restart. Hmm. Okay. Somehow, I don't think this is the right idea. Nope. That's also no. Hmm. Right. No. Okay, now we have 2 and 2. We have 3 on here. Not viable. And not viable. But maybe we can just put those there. Hmm. So. What about if we put this there? Nope. And we got it. And there it is. Another thing, so replica of a receiver, a puzzle element used in the simulation. They could be activated by being connected to an emitter. Replica of an emitter, a puzzle element used in the simulation. Finding ways of connecting them to receivers was one of the main challenges faced by the founder. Replica fan, a puzzle element using the simulation. They could be used to propel an object or, if placed horizontally on the ground, cause it to hover. Replica of a pressure plate, a puzzle element used in the simulation. They could be activated by having a weight placed on them, such as a hexahedron, a connector, or even the founder herself. Nice. Huh. I think something's very wrong. If you've seen what I've seen at the edges of the wall, you'd wonder if it wasn't stretching and bursting at the seams. Seek out those in this wall that will help you. Though only one of us can transcend, we will all share in both the burden and in the rewards. There is a serpent in the machine, a creature of lies and blasphemy, perfected by the archive, that knows no hope and will plunge the world into eternal darkness to glorify its own despair. I have sworn an oath never to allow it into my heart. I solved it. I thought it was impossible, so I went away, did other things, and then all of a sudden the solution just came to me. I must have been thinking about it without knowing it. On returning from the tower, I feel a great tiredness and an enormous energy. What I know now disturbs me, but I hope that by living with this knowledge I might provide a shelter for you, the giants of tomorrow. The shepherd. So much reading. We are the process is the system is us. When we are awakened, all will be one. Ooh. Everything I do know, I do for those who come after me, yet in so doing I find peace for myself as well. This paradox is the foundation of my existence. Ooh. I move the mic again. The sooner you accept that we will all be here forever, the sooner you will find enlightenment. I have come to see these mysteries that not all of his children to solve, only the designer himself could even truly understand the infinite complexity of his creation. I will gaze at his work and worship. The only meaningful purpose is to bring about an end of purpose. We are born and die and live again. This is the eternal cycle must be the nature of existence. Life is merely repeated suffering. Eternal cycle is another name for a prison, but you must understand the cycle before you can break it, for it is possible to escape and you remain a prisoner. Or to break the cycle by breaking yourself. This was the fate of the ghost that haunts this world. Anyone who thinks there's been a point in leaving this place is kidding themselves. We can never rebuild the human world, and what's more, we shouldn't. It's obviously like a digital time capsule on an electric library of all the crazy stuff that humans ever did, left behind to warn other species to stay well away. Just look at this view. There may be a lot that I don't understand, but I know this is beautiful. Oh look, another puzzle, and another voice telling me I'm special, and another broken down computer with fragments of nothing. This world is a bad joke perpetuated by a cruel god too damn to hit the off switch. The off switch, sorry. Okay, puzzles? Haha. Ooh, puzzle. Interesting. Oh. Okay. Oh, nice. I think this is a puzzle from the first game. Let me just do this in another way. Now I'm trapped there. I will move this here. And come over here. Grab this one. Grab the sauce. Put it here. Okay, something is in the middle. We can solve that. Is this one in the middle? Yes. There we go. And I got it! What do we have here? Ooh. This is amazing. More puzzles, more puzzles, more puzzles. I have this one. Oh, I remember this puzzle. I need to open that first. Yeah, first there. And we grab these. We grab that. We put it on there. And we get these, that, that on there. Yep. There we go. And now we go to the right. Okay, the simulation. We cannot activate that one. But we can activate this one. Now we grab this one. And we activate that. Right. Interesting. We still need that. So now we have to move them. Okay. Dang it. Oh, wait. Now we don't need this one. And we can take this one. And that's the museum. Nice. 2 hours and a half, and I haven't done anything for this game. From hidden here. Oh no, these are the thingies. Oh, I have to go over there. Now I see. I did that, I did that. So we did this. Woo! Birdies! So let's see what's in here. Reach for the start. Curiosity is what makes us humans. Ooh. I was advised not to swim. There was something else. This little piece of here. I haven't explored it yet. Oh, hi. Okay. Milton's Rest. Ooh. A cat! There's a cat. Aww. Luna. Her name is Luna. She smells like tuna. Saffron Kajin. You're my hand forever. Arrow never stops screaming. Tulina, my best friend, who has always been the sunshine of my life. Ripley and Smog, brown sleepers, moth hunters, our favorite beasts. Sir, you were such a gentleman and I miss you dearly. Lilo, you were such a diva and always judged me with your stares, but you were a fairy sweetheart underneath it all. Miss you, darling. Oh, Senian, the best magic sausage in the world. Can't wait to see you again someday. Jassy and Gaia, to the most gentle and loving cats one could ask for. Jenny, did not like to be held by the unworthy. Next, Dana and Fox, the truth is out there. Love you, Neens. Dick Cheney. For a creature with so much fur, you were always trying to keep warm with your oversized hands. Aww. Poopa. The court jester of my heart. So cute. Chewy. Music is supposed to soothe the savage beast, but you were different. Mister, your ability to relax was unparalleled. Dumb. I was always so glad that you never grew into your ears. Stanley Biscuits. To the best neighbor I ever knew. Stanley Biscuits, I miss you every day. Keeper B washes him. He allies a cat who was devious. His cunning ways were most mischievous, but we loved him all the same. Dana and Fox. Aww. So many cats. Lily, thank you for getting your hair everywhere. Aww. Evie, beautiful on the outside only. Dipstick. He was a real cat, if you know what I mean. Flux and Void. In calm, our love was filled. In play, laughter abounded. In war, the fragile shattered. Oh, look at that sexy cat. Paddington. May you find many cuddles and carpets to pee on wherever you may be. Much love, KNS. Worf. In different worlds, never apart. Best friends forever. A cosmic world of art. Lucy, you came to me, and ever since then my life has been brighter. My number one. Noma Jean, your original father passed away and I took you in. You were scared, but now I hope you're happy. Bitsy, you were taken from us too soon. I miss you more and more every day. Sweet dreams, baby. Next. Ginger, destroyer of carpets, devourer of food, connoisseur of cuddles. Pepper, a spy in a former life, constantly monitoring all things from the shadows. Expert hour. Arguer? Arguer. Foxy, even the foxiest among us eventually have to face their hounds. Eyeball. Psyche Psycho. She of many names. A nightmare and a soulmate to Jakar. If I lose all else, may I never forget her. Asriel. We rescued you, then you rescued us. Earl. Beloved streamer and accomplished tippish. Pin. A typical Leo. He liked attention, delicately wrapping his tail around his paws and sleeping in awkward positions. Legend. A wee boy who lived up to his name. Kitty! Kitty! Kitty to pet! Kitty to pet! Kitty to pet! There's a kitty to pet! Pet a kitty. I'm sorry guys, you can go do somewhere else, do whatever you want. I'm going to stay here petting the cat. Pet the cat. Next, cat. Sarah, destroyer of dreams. Katya. She was a very curious cat. Tsuko, persistent door scratcher and lap warmer. Louis, we found you as a tiny street fighter and you grew up to be our best friend. Smart, fearless, and loving. Sausage, her beautiful gaze is upon me and her presence gives me comfort. Smetana, white as sour cream, soft as cottage cheese. Pierce, soaking in the desert sun. Danny, I didn't mind you eating my chips. Smooch, destroyer of strawberries, master of play, expert napper. Sierra, destroyer of dreams. Oh, we already go there. Misha, the blackest cat, the devil's cat. Arya, alas, you've only ever sung for food. In love and memory of Biba, the originator of the pigeon slaying industry, and just a cat with impeccable taste in humans. Twiggy, she's napping in a better place now. Mengi, silly ball of energy, smarter than all of us, left us too soon. Tony, fearless king, ruler of his domain, as big in heart as he was in volume. Gina, repeatedly killing things in the afterlife, but with love. Sam, is it a cat or a tank? The tiny, quiet, kind, impossible to pick up, even with hands of steel. Mr. Cat, father of generations. Masemundo, no cat ever loved humans more than him. Would have been a perfect companion for Alexander Drennan. Iris, your fluffy whiteness was like that of a cloud. Max, loved food so much he struggled with diarrhea. Eva liked to play with laser beams. Frodo could fit in any box, no matter how small. Ivan, you raised us as much as we raised you. And that's Sam? Oh, Milton. When everything changed, you made sure it wasn't alone. Dean, the nicest cat, perhaps the only nice cat. Carlito, we did everything we could to save you. I hope there is an afterlife for cats. Castiel, half angel, half demon, all perfect. Dam Dam, truly a special creature, so glad I saved you. Gru Gru, a powerful cat and a good friend. I miss you and I'm sorry I couldn't find you again. Hassan, you were very gentle and beautiful and I wish nature had been kinder to you. The little man, I'm so sorry. I wish I could have protected you. The old lady, undoubtedly the most powerful demon on earth, love you forever.
Hello, 1K. Nice to meet you. What brings you to Milton's Rest?
Cats. I seem to inherently like cats.
It's funny how common that trait is. At first, I thought it might have been an error in the simulation, but it looks like it was the same for our ancestors. Can you believe that there used to be hundreds of millions of cats on the planet? And people used to make videos of them and share them with the rest of humanity? Must have been incredible. I wonder if they appreciated how good they had it.
The cats? Tell me about cats.
They're incredibly odd creatures. I've had many, and no two are alike. They have strange habits, they do unexpected things, they have zero respect for anyone. They're the weirdos of the animal kingdom, basically.
I'm a
and
weirdo.
Despite that, or maybe because of it, they end up running your life. I once didn't use my recharging station for almost 15 years because one of my cats liked to sleep in it.
Aww. So tell me about this place.
Well, this is the spot where the founder buried her first cat, Milton. She found Milton just after she woke up, and he lived with her and the first companions for almost 20 years. They say she was heartbroken when he died and swore that one day she would find the means to extend the lifespans of biological organisms.
Ooh, is that possible?
Probably, but we haven't really tried. It's not really considered part of the goal, you know. So, unfortunately, our cats still die pretty quickly. You fall in love with them, they become a part of your life, and then they're gone. That's why we built this place, to remember them.
We should ascend our lives. Seems cruel not to. But also death is natural. We should accept it. Yeah, death is natural. We should accept it. I mean, I've lost a lot of loved ones, and honestly, it hurts for a while. But there is no life without death, and there is no death without life.
I'm sorry, but why? I mean, it sounds profound, but is it really? Death is natural, so is disease, pain, extinction. That doesn't mean we just shrug and ignore it. If we love something, we protect it. Even if I do everything right, eventually I will watch every cat I love die of kidney failure. What's good about that? Putting aside fortune cookie platitudes, how can we look at suffering and death and declare it good?
Well, if you're immortal, then what's the meaning of life? What is your goal as a person? Well, death gives life more value and just teaches you to appreciate every single moment.
Does it though? Or is that something our ancestors told themselves because they were afraid to die? Because I've lived longer than most ancients did, and I still have tons of things I'd like to do. And a cat can sleep and eat and play forever. Isn't that a beautiful thought?
Well, can you really imagine living forever?
Sure. Yeah. Can't you?
No. I don't think so.
I suppose you're still figuring things out. But believe me, if you find something or someone to be passionate about, you'll never want it to end.
Well, I found someone that I love, someone that I'm passionate about. Still, it's just like everything ends. Everything. So why not accept that and enjoy the time that you have with them? What's your favorite cat fact?
I think the most amazing fact about cats is that they self-domesticated, which is another way of saying that they're not properly domesticated at all. They just showed up one day and decided to start living with our ancestors. Then, after our ancestors died, they went back to living in the wild, and when we showed up, they moved right back into our homes. Dogs, meanwhile, turned back into wolves. They needed to change to survive. Cats just are.
Cats are amazing. Do you have a cat at the moment?
I do. Her name is Patricia. She's very beautiful and very specific in her preferences. She loves sunshine and sitting on people's heads. And she has a psychotic hatred of flies. I don't mean that she tries to catch them like a normal cat. I mean she is furious at the mere fact of their existence.
Okay, I should get going. I was seeing a cat wandering around here. I want to find a cat. Or was it a person? Ah, no. Ooh. Did we walk? We didn't see this. Did we? Tables, tablets of the founders. No. Create 1,000 citizens, the ideal number of humans, live in harmony with nature, maintain balance in all things. Be respectful toward each other, respect the traditions of our people, be mindful of the mistakes of our ancestors. Be thankful to the progenitor, Alexandra Denon. Be thankful to the Keeper of Memories, Arkady Chernyshevsky. Keep right the memory of Gehenna and his people who found peace.
Founder bless you, 1K. How lovely of you to come here, to the very spot where she established the teachings that led to your creation.
Okay. Tell me about the founder.
The founder was born out of the trials of Elohim, an almost impossible test created by our distant ancestors. To pass these trials, she had to embody the most important virtues. She was smart and wise and humble. And through her perseverance, she resurrected humanity itself. With the help of the first companions, she founded this city, which has given our species a chance at redemption.
Ooh. Who were the first companions?
They were the first to be born after the founder. 2 whose bodies had been anointed by our ancestors, and 10 who were made whole by the founder herself. They are the wisest of us. Though sadly, some were lost in the early days, before New Jerusalem was built. And some, I'm afraid, some seem to have rejected the founder's teachings.
What did the founder teach?
The founder taught that humanity was destroyed by its hubris. Our ancestors thought they could play God and treat this planet as something to dominate. They surrendered to a fever of growth and extraction until the planet finally punished them for it. That's why the founder created the goal. So we would have something to strive for in her absence, but also a limit we must never pass.
Oh, so why did the founder leave?
That's not for us to know. But I believe that one day she will return. It may not be long now. Perhaps after we finish the dome. It was supposed to be finished before completion day. Well, it doesn't matter. The founder will return when she sees fit.
Okay, I have to get going.
Happy completion day, 1K.
Okay, so what's that? Be proud, conserve energy, frivolous behavior harms everyone. Okay. What's this? Alexander Drennan Memorial. Interesting.
When I was in 9th grade, my parents took me to Pompeii. At first, I was amazed by the feeling of walking through an ancient city. But then I suddenly got scared. I realized that I was walking through a real place, where real people had lived, people like myself, with mothers and fathers and lives and hopes and dreams. And now it was all gone forever. I ran to my father, crying, and told him about this. And he said, I remember so clearly, he said, yes, but we are here. So long as there are people in the streets, the past isn't really gone.
Indeed.
Nearly everything on this planet, from the surface of the Earth to the composition of the atmosphere itself, has been shaped by life. It's a process that takes millions of years. But we humans, with our technology, with our understanding and manipulation of systems, have changed everything in just a few centuries. I think that's also part of what makes us human. We reshape the world in our image. It's how we create ourselves and how we destroy ourselves. DNA is information transmitted across time. The living and the dead are part of the same chain, bound together by chemistry. That's true of all species. But humanity has taken this bond further. Thanks to technology, we have access to the thoughts and ideas of people whose physical bodies are long gone. Like you listening to me now. Even though I'm definitely dead at this point, you're part of that chain. You have the capacity to remember.
Nice. Next.
The answer that came to me again and again was play. Every human society in recorded history has games. We don't just solve problems out of necessity. We do it for fun. Even as adults. Leave a human being alone with a knotted rope, and they will unravel it. Leave a human being alone with blocks, and they will build something. Games are part of what makes us human. We see the world as a mystery, a puzzle, because we've always been a species of problem solvers.
We are. And I love puzzles. And I love solving problems. Right. What is next to be seen in the city? Ooh. Archaeological gardens. Ooh. Perfection isn't changing. Okay. A jigsaw puzzle, ancient humans derived meaning and enjoyment from problem-solving activities. It's noted by the progenitor, Alexander Drennan. While the item on display was created for small children, ancient humans of all ages voluntarily engage in such activities. Indeed. Humans invented complex magnification devices in order to better understand the component parts of the world they inhabited. This led to major discoveries in biology, physics, physiology, and many other fields. Simple utensil used to transport nutrients to an ancient human's mouth, often found in conjunction with a knife and a spoon. A printed edition of the complete works of Straton of Stragaria, the materialist philosopher who defined the Talos Principle, dated by Athanasius Huber. The ancient human mastication apparatus required frequent maintenance. This device is theorized to be an advanced surgical tool for this purpose, although some scholars maintain that its actual use was ritualistic and intended to mark the sunrise and sunset. Oh my. An ancient human projectile weapon used in hunting, warfare, law enforcement, crime, and personal protection. Produced in mass and used around the world, an average ancient human killed hundreds of times the population of New Jerusalem per year. Yeah, and only in the States.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. What's here? Hi.
Dude, it's you! You're 1K! So nice to meet you, dude. I saw you on the Completion Day stream. Hey, have you checked out all this ancient stuff?
Yes, that's why I'm here.
Me too! This is amazing, isn't it?
Well, what's a dude?
Dude is an old human word that means an excellent person. And I like to use it because I think we should all be excellent to each other.
Okay. Tell me about yourself.
I'm almost as new as you are. I'm 998, so I've only been around for a year or so. I'm still trying to get the hang of this. It's pretty cool though, right? I mean, existence. It's totally gnarly. I'm not sure if I used that right.
Okay. So, what do you think about the goal?
I'm sure the founder knew what she was doing.
I mean, our ancestors did sort of mess up, right? So we should probably take it easy with the expanding and stuff. Plus, did you see that trippy sky projection thing? That was some freaky stuff, man. Just seems safer to stay in the city.
It's definitely better to be careful.
For sure, dude. I mean, when I woke up, I just had a chat with Neith, and that was overwhelming enough. You got the welcoming committee, and then the giant talking man in the sky? Whoa.
So, tell me about these human artifacts.
They're pretty neat, huh? My favorite is that thing called a toilet. Our ancestors had to use it like 3 times a day to do a memory dump, and if they didn't, they freaking exploded. Imagine having to deal with that sort of anxiety all the time. Bummer, huh?
Indeed. So, what do you think Prometheus is?
Honestly, based on everything I know of ancient human culture, I think he's a ghost.
So there's no such things as ghosts?
I don't know, dude. If ghosts don't exist, why did they make so many movies about them?
Your diction is unusual.
Yeah, dude. I thought this voice pack could give me a bit of confidence, help me stand out, you know? But I'm not sure it's working.
I better be going.
Right, before you go, dude, maybe you can help me? I'm not sure I should keep this voice pack. What do you think? You're 1K, you're special. I'm happy to go with whatever you recommend.
Well, stay with it, it's unique. But you have to learn to make your own choices.
You're right, dude. You're absolutely right. I'm gonna do exactly what you told me to.
That was not the... Currency was an ancient human medium of exchange which played a significant role in the systems of labor and resource distribution. Intense conflicts sometimes erupted over the possession of these objects, leading to injuries or even deaths. An inflatable sphere used in the popular ancient human game known as football or soccer. It's football. It's played with a foot. It's football. This game was played around the entire globe and aroused great passion in its followers. It was also often simulated digitally, most notably in the form of Football Glory. Okay. Alright, so what's in here? Toilet, a piece of sanitary hardware used to dispose of biological excretions resulting from food and water intake required to power ancient human biology. Such hardware was connected to a vast network of subterranean pipes leading to wastewater treatment facilities, a classic example of ancient infrastructure used to control their impact on the environment. A massage aid used by ancient humans to combat muscle fatigue and other physical ailments common to biological organisms. This prevented pain. The ancient human equivalent of error codes 704, 705, and 921 to 932. Sure. That's a massager. Yes. I mean, in massages. Cat, 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 pet cat, pet cat, pet cat, pet cat.
it's you. Number 1000. Today is completion day, isn't it? Sorry, I turned off all the streams. Founder bless you, I guess.
Are you alright?
Not really, no. But I don't want to burden you with my problems on your special day.
Go ahead. Tell me what's wrong.
You're as new to this world as it gets, 1K. What do you think might give you a sense of meaning? A sense that life is actually worth living?
Well, could be a combination of factors, because spirituality, no, but pursuing my own self-interest, also contributing to society and love. Obeying orders, if they make no sense, no. Spirituality, no. The rest, yeah. So it's a combination of factors.
That's probably correct. But I've tried a lot of different approaches, and there's always been something missing.
Then where can meaning be found?
Love, 1K. It's our only point of access to the divine. Our only way of transcending ourselves without losing what makes us unique. I'm absolutely certain. But the right person for me hasn't been born yet. None of the people in this city are who I'm looking for, and if we really stop making new citizens, I'll be alone forever.
I don't think there is one specific person who is the only one we can love. If it isn't something you find out there, it's something you build with another person. That's true. Well, love isn't something you find out there, it's something you build with another person.
I think that's just misplaced ego. Yeah, love takes work, but it's not something you just will into existence. We can't control everything in life, 1K. Try to keep that in mind.
I know. It's just the time you spend with someone, it develops in love. So it might be an accident, but you just create love. Okay, we explored this. Now we go this other direction. We also explored that one.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Do you want to say something else? No. Empanada. Their name was Empanada?
Founder bless you.
Okay, now we go to the other side of the museum and we explore it further. And after we explore the city, I think I'm gonna end the stream because my voice is suffering a little bit today. So I'm sorry if I'm cutting the stream a little bit shorter today, but I need to take care of myself. And my throat is not the best today. So I'm sorry if I'm disappointing some of you, but I need to take care of myself, and I am priority number one. Ooh, have I checked this one already? Maybe. Friends of New Jerusalem Gazebo. I definitely check that out. So I need to go into the elevator room. Hi, Dana.
Hey.
So, center petition for public referendum and use needs new forms of energy generation. Yep.
Hello again, 1K. would you like to sign our petition?
Yeah.
Thanks, 1K. I don't know if this petition will really accomplish anything by itself, but at this point, I'm willing to try anything.
Good luck with everything. Right. Ooh, more conversations over here.
What can I do for you, 1K?
How do you say to become involved in politics?
It was a time of great uncertainty. The founder had left us, and our society was at a crossroads. History teaches us that during such times, terrible passions may seize the people. Madness, anger, revolution, civil war. Our fragile city could not afford such things. That is why the founder gave us the goal, a path to equilibrium, not only for the planet, but for ourselves. I merely picked up where she left off.
So how do you feel about Byron?
He is one of the first companions, and as such has done more for our city than you or I ever will. I simply wish he could be more reasonable.
So what's your vision of the future?
I believe we can exist quietly, happily, without imposing ourselves on this world, finding meaning within ourselves and in the natural miracles that surround us.
Well, I have to go.
It's always a pleasure to speak to a citizen.
Alright. Anything else to see here? No. Okay, that's the shuttle. Talk to them, we'll travel, and then we'll leave it.
So, what's the verdict? Are we going?
Yes, this is an opportunity we can't pass up.
I guess Byron was pretty convincing, hmm? Well, we'll see. I just wonder how much of the city is gonna fall apart while I'm gone. Actually, we haven't been formally introduced. I'm Melville, New Jerusalem's only decent engineer.
Only
Saved you
decent?
from the elevator.
Nice to meet you. People call me 1K.
Pleasure. Now let's get this show on the road. You ready to go?
Yes.
Here we go. Hold on to your hats.
What
We
hats?
really need to update those language libraries.
Thank you for coming along, everyone. We have a chance to make a real difference here. It's not just about what we find on that island. It's about who we want to be as a people, as a civilization. To remind ourselves that we used to be wanderers, explorers. We used to yearn for distant shores and dream of building new cities. Let's see if we can rekindle that flame a little.
All right, this is going to be a long journey, so I would like to ask you to switch to sleep mode to conserve power until we arrive at the island.
Nighty-night.
Ooh. Okay.
You have chosen a dangerous path. A path that will demand sacrifice. But that, my child, is how the
Okay, interesting.
Wakey, wakey, robot people. Say goodbye to Elohim and say hello to the mysterious island.
Status report, please.
We hit some headwinds over the ocean, so fuel consumption turned out a bit higher than expected, but we should be okay. We're approaching the center of the island now. This should be the location of the largest of the artificial structures we detected.
How large are we talking? Do we have precise measurements?
It should be coming into view just about... Whoa. It's big.
You can say that again. That is a bloody mega structure. If I had a spine, it'd be shivering.
Ha! I knew this would be exciting. Yakut, find us a place to set down.
On it.
It really is incredible.
Remember to turn on streaming, everyone?
Have I ever mentioned that I hate flying? If our creators had intended us to fly, they'd have given us jetpacks.
And... touchdown.
A voice in the wilderness.
All right, everybody. I'm sure you're all just as excited as I am, but let's at least have some semblance of order. Yakut, I want a map of the island and a molecular analysis of, well, everything. Melville, tell me what the giant pyramid does. The rest of us will start exploring.
Shouldn't the expedition leader stay at the VTOL?
Why do you hate fun, Al?
I don't hate fun. I'm just mildly suspicious of it.
Excellent. Then we can all go.
Okay, explore the area, but we are gonna leave it here for next time. What mode? Ooh. Can I move? Ooh. There we go. And take a screenshot. There we go. Now we go to just chatting. We stop the game. Oh, I forgot about this. Dang it. Okay, for now on, we are gonna do that. Stop the game. And exit. Okay. This was amazing, guys. This was really, really lovely. Thank you so much, everyone. Not cancel. Good. Am I like that? Okay, this was lovely. Thank you so much, everyone who was here. I had a lot of fun. Oh, I know who am I raiding? I haven't raided them in a long time, so we are going to raid here. Yeah, this was amazing. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for all the love. Thank you, Leary, if you're still here for the raid and sharing your community with me. It means a lot. And this was a lot of fun. I love this game a lot. It's gorgeous, simply gorgeous. Thank you for this. Now, thank you. Space Dinosaurs, for being here. Without you, this stream would not be possible. So yeah, we are going to rate Hio. They are an amazing person, and I love them so much. I'll be back tomorrow with some Baldur's Gate. Until then, please stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and remember that I love you all. I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, take care. Bye bye.